That's not it yet. Hold on. There we go. That's it. Okay, hey. Today on Fam Talk, we talk about not quitting.
DT fam. Well, like
Okay. Hey. Fam Talk. Yeah, today, this episode, we're talking about not quitting. As you see, my room is kind of lit up a little different. It's okay though. Don't panic. So I haven't really just been booked lately. So I was like, hey, I have this free time, so why not work on some stuff? And I wanted one of my partners to come through. Couldn't come through. Want another partner to come through. I was like, you know what, man, the game's on. I'm not going to sit and disturb people, whatever. When I thought my homeboy was like, why don't you just shoot your video yourself? And I was like, that's a lot of work. Gosh, that's a lot of work. I'm tired, like, and it's crazy because I've been shooting myself for like 30 minutes, and I just now got probably like 2 good takes. Man, I've spent like probably a half an hour just trying to set up between getting lighting together, between trying to get the tripod up and everything. But hey, but DT, what this got to do with not giving up? The thing is this though, right now, my rent's late, my phone's off, I don't have transportation, and I'm still not working. Photography is my full-time gig. Blogging is my full-time gig. Between, if I'm not doing this, I'm doing this right here, or I'm editing, I'm doing something along the lines of photography or blogging all the time. This is my livelihood, and I just haven't been booked lately, which is okay. It's not, no complaints and things like that, because it gives me time to watch videos and perfect my craft. But when everything is crashing down on you and you're like, man, how am I gonna pay my rent, or how am I going to eat, or how am I going to pay this bill or do that, or how am I going to sit and enjoy life? Like, these things, they come to your mind all the time, and they just constantly, like, well, you know what, I'm gonna be personal. It come to my mind all the time, super all the time. Everything that I want, I feel like I'm one step away, but then like I step closer, and I feel like sometimes I feel like I go 2 steps back. But it's the fact of knowing that it's worth it. Like, well, DT, get you a part-time gig. Well, if I get a part-time gig, now that adds more stress on me, because now I'm like, well, now I gotta figure out how to get back and forth on it. Now I gotta sit, and now I'm gonna be physically tired, I'm gonna be mentally tired, and I gotta push past that to sit and do photo shoots and do editing. And then on top of that, man, what happens if I get a good job and I start making a lot of good money? That's gonna take me away from my passion, from that which I really want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to travel the world and speak to people and encourage people. I want to travel around the world and take pictures and do photography and shoot music videos. I want to travel around the world and rap and do spoken word and entertain. That's what I want to do. That's my ultimate goal. And I don't mind going a week straight eating once a day, or I don't mind eating ramen noodles all over again. I don't mind only eating like turkey sandwiches and peanut butter jelly sandwiches and drinking all this water, and maybe having something I really want like once a month. I don't mind sleeping on floors. I don't mind going days without baths. I don't mind, because I realize that if I would have made the sacrifices before, maybe I would be where I really want to be at now. Because I've lived a hell of a life. I've done just about everything wishes to be fun or wishes to be done. And I have nothing to show for it. They tell you all the time, say, what could you have, what would you tell your older self if you go back in time and talk to yourself? I would have told myself, invest more into yourself. It's okay to save. Saving money is not the answer to everything. Saving money for a particular goal can be. David, like, slow down, DT. Like, you don't have to go to the strip club every weekend. You don't have to sit and go to the club every weekend. You don't have to sit and go out of town every weekend. Sit down and relax sometime. If I were to put the amount of energy I'm putting into my craft now, look how much farther ahead I would be. Because I understand that I feel like, personally, I'm playing catch up. I feel like I have to hit it. I may hit it, I don't know. I feel like I'm playing catch up. I feel like I'm behind. I'll be 32 this year. I really wanted to be married. I really wanted to have kids. I wanted to be in my career already. I wanted to do the American dream, you know, everything. So, but I'm not. Am I disappointed in myself? No, not really, because the right thing at the wrong time is still the wrong thing. Well, what does that mean? Why would you say that? I'm doing the right thing at the right time now. Because either way it goes, if you have a goal, you have a dream, you have to sacrifice. You have to put in the work. You have to grind. You have to hustle. You have to have early mornings and late nights. That's the thing. That's the price you pay for it. And I didn't pay for it in the beginning, so now I'm paying for it now. So I'm not going to be upset, because if I would have did it back then, I still would have been paying the price. It's just that now I understand the payment and I'm willing to sit and pay it. I don't want an IOU. Not for this. I want it paid in full. So I just want to take a couple time, so just a couple minutes of your time, just to say, hey, if you have a goal, remember, that's the reason I always say this. Know what you want. Know what you want. Know how much it costs, and commit yourself to paying it. Commit yourself to paying it. I've committed myself to pay the price that I'm paying now. Because next year I'm gonna be a millionaire. Everything that I do now is that, man. We think investing is really always monetary. If I butchered it, my fault. If I butchered it, I butchered it. Oh well, I'm sorry. But investing is not necessarily money. Investing is your time. Investing is where you put your mind at. Had a discussion with a friend of mine. I said, hey, well, he's like, what happened to your Instagram? I deleted everything off my Instagram to start over. I said, why would you do that? I said, because when people look for things, they're trying to find out who you are, and they don't have all the time in the world. If I sit and have a picture of a flower, a picture of a person, a picture of a bike, a picture of an apartment complex, back to back, it's scattered. It doesn't show no consistency. It doesn't show no stability. Subconsciously, it doesn't. So what I did was this. I deleted everything, and now I'm going back and I'm reposting on my Instagram, but I'm posting by threes. So they can at least see a pattern. So people can say, oh, okay, he can do portraits. Oh, wow, he can do proms. Oh, wow, he can do landscape. Oh, wow, he can do black and whites. It's going to be in an order where they can actually see it and it makes sense. Well, DT, how did you find it out? That's because I've sat and I researched, I studied, I sit and I follow all these famous photographers, and I noticed they all have a certain pattern. I sit and I watch YouTube videos about people who already made it, and there's certain patterns. If you want to be successful, do what successful people are doing. That's all you gotta do. Well, and they always say have a mentor. Now, yes, I've been blessed with the photography mentor, with somebody who can sit and that's been able to sit and hands-on show me how to shoot, and for me to sit and watch him, because every time I shoot with him, I always get better. Shout out to T.H. Gardner, living proof. I get better. But okay, with DT, well, I don't have a mentor. Well, one second, let me go back to me. Let me go back to me. I have a photographer mentor, but I don't have a mentor as in how to run my business, as in how to sit and get clients. I don't have anybody that can sit and talk to me one-on-one, but that's no excuse. Why? Because there is a beautiful thing called Google. There is a lovely thing called YouTube. And I use my spare fingers and turn them to Twitter fingers. And I just type what I need to learn and I study it. Man, let me encourage you, if you're passionate about something, you really want to do it, look at me, come on, look at me, I'll give you a second. Eyeball to eyeball, come on, I'm waiting. There you go, I got you now, there we go. Eyeball to eyeball. This is going to be one of the most important things I ever tell you. If you're very, very passionate about what you want to do, take the time to invest an hour a day in watching videos on how to do it. It's that simple. Invest an hour of your day into watching a video. And if you're able to do that, man, it's crazy because you don't have to watch multiple videos. You can just watch the same video 2 or 3 times. A lot of times they say this. What they say this is what my day really is supposed to consist of, because I do it every now and then. I haven't gotten consistent in doing this every day, consecutively. I like to sit down and I'll watch a video 2 or 3 times, and then whatever video that I watch, I will actually go out and try to reenact. And I'll go out and I do that. That'll be my exercise of the day. I have a book that I'm reading that tells me to do that, and my videos tell me to do that. So that's what I try to do. So once again, I didn't mean to keep you out this long, but if you have a dream, you have a goal, go get it. Be willing to pay the price for it. And don't be jealous or don't look at nobody else who has it, because you don't know the price that they paid for it. Okay? Man, y'all be great today. Y'all be amazing. I love you. Also, man, do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, help me get this message out to more people. And if y'all have any comments or whatever, hey, comment, talk to me. I like talking back. Alright.
DT fam. Well, let go. I'm a young